Okay, so good evening and welcome to all to the SIT Chat, a program which I volunteered to organize as part of the SIT community, which is Startup Ignition Team. And uh, my name is Dinakar, as I mentioned. I am a mentor for individuals and companies to help them improve their performance. And before we start with the topic, let me give a brief introduction about SIT Chat. It's a platform where we wanted to really talk about various topics which could be of interest to startups and companies. And I think you can see my screen on uh, the idea was basically to discuss on various topics which would be interesting to startup and businesses, which could cover both work and life. And as part of that, we always pick up a topic, and on that topic, we have a expert who would share their wisdom on that. And after that, we have a short Q&A and a discussion, open discussion. Today, we have Shanti who will be talking about a very interesting topic. Before that, let me just share our disclaimer, which is all about us uh, sharing our opinion when it comes to you using our content in whatever way you want. Of course, whatever we are presenting here is validated because we only have professionals who are talking here, experienced professionals. However, please do be cautious in using your wisdom and prudence in talking to your known professionals and experts before you really implement any ideas or suggestions which come from this show. So with that, thanks a lot. And topic for the day is setting and fulfilling your intention for 2024. I thought this would make a lot of sense as we end 2023 and we dawn 2024. And who other than Shanti, who is an experienced and what should I say, expert in training and development, learning and development, both soft and hard skills, with her strong career and with her background as a coach. She has agreed to talk about this topic, mainly to get people inspired to look at what they can do in the next year. So, with that brief introduction, over to you, Shanti. Please introduce yourself, and after that, you can share a presentation, or if you want to just talk extempore, it's fine for about 20-25 minutes, and then we have a Q&A. Thank you so much. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Very happy to be here, to be able to connect and speak with all of you. I run a firm called Let's Grow with Satori. We are into learning, development, coaching, leadership, and professional skills. That's our forte. People typically ask me, what does Grow with Satori mean? Grow with is English. Satori is a Japanese term, which means awakening through self-discovery. And being a coach, I think that that term resonated with me. I'm also into a little bit of Zen meditation. So that term stuck from me and I picked it up from there. On a professional front, I'm a certified coach, certified mentor coach, certified learning development manager, an NLP practitioner, a TA student. And I keep saying that I'm a lifelong learner and will always find something or the other to learn every year. And I have already figured out what I want to do this year, so I will share that a little later in the day. Very happy to be here with all of you. Very happy to engage in conversation. I do have a couple of slides, but most of it is going to be a talk and sharing my thoughts around setting the intention. Dinakar and I were talking about what should we keep the goals. We wanted something around goal setting. The moment I say goal setting, what's the first thought that comes to your mind?
That what happened to all the goals that I have set previously?
Yeah, I set goals every year, right? New Year resolution. I think it's a key topic on 1st of January. What's your New Year resolution? What's your New Year resolution? There is enough data that tells us that by the 5th of January, about 50% of the people have dropped their goals. By 5th of February, about 95% of people have dropped their goals. And by March, people have completely forgotten about their goals. And I'm sure all of us will resonate with this thing, right? Every year we'll say, I'm going to focus on growing my business for, yeah, see, all that is happening. I'll focus on healthy eating. I'll go to the gym. I'll walk every day. I will start being visible on social media. All these goals we will make, but something happens that the energy fizzles out through the year. So I'm going
The
to ask.
union budget comes, that's why.
Union budget comes. So my question to you is going to be, what happens? Why aren't we able to achieve our goals?
Not motivated enough.
We are not motivated enough, and
We probably have goals without a purpose.
lovely, we have a goal without a purpose. Yeah, I want to lose weight is a goal. But why I want to lose weight is not yet clear in our head. And hence there is no motivation or drive. Lovely. What else? Why else are we not able to meet our goals?
This feeling of the moment I set a goal, I want to achieve tomorrow morning, but it doesn't happen. So you get disappointed and you forget the goal.
Lovely. So there are two aspects to what you are sharing, Sagar. One is the goal is so large that can't be fulfilled in a day. So it looks like such a huge task, and so we leave it. Or we miss on a day. We decide to eat healthy, but 31st we party. Oh, I partied. I don't think I can live up to the goal, and then we drop it. Yeah, either ways, it seems like a very big mammoth task to fulfill our goals. So we leave it. I heard one more voice. Somebody was trying to
Yeah,
say.
there was
Madam.
Amar who was telling dedication to our work is missing, is what he was
Dedication
telling.
to our work is missing. Absolutely. Because we are not dedicated, we will procrastinate. We will say, okay, we will do it tomorrow.
Procrastination. That's what I was going to tell as well.
Lovely.
Because like for the past 3 days, I've been thinking, okay, first onwards. So
First-
now taking leverage till 31st.
Yeah.
31st night, oh God, tomorrow morning is first. Everybody have procrastination.
Yeah, first we can celebrate. We'll start from second.
Ah,
Tomorrow never comes.
that's what-
Tomorrow never comes.
Yeah.
I know
Tomorrow
tomorrow will
never
never
comes.
come.
Yeah.
Tomorrow never comes. Mantra is only for the kids. Tomorrow will
For
never come.
everyone.
Study today.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Huh? No. That's what I tell my daughter. Tomorrow never comes.
Tomorrow
For
never.
the kids only,
So,
not for us.
Banu madam, send your calendar. I will write tomorrow on your calendar and send it to you.
Ha. So for that, I have another mantra. Tomorrow is not a day of the week. So if you say you're going to do it tomorrow, it is not there on your calendar only.
Kal
Tomorrow
ho
is
na ho.
not a day of the week.
Kal ho na ho.
Kal ho na ho. Hoga hi nahi. That's the problem.
Actually, the truth, whatever you say is absolutely right.
Yeah. How do we deal with failures? When I say failure, you decide to walk 1 hour every morning.
Are you trying to show a PPT? Are you because
Not
nothing
yet.
is- No.
Yeah, I'm just talking. Not yet. Yeah. So first morning you get up, you say, I'm going to start my walk today. And you step out and it's raining. And then you come back. You couldn't walk. It was not in your control. But how are you feeling?
Go to bed again.
Go to bed again. Yeah. And then what happens? It is like next morning, maybe it's raining again.
God does not want me to do this.
God does not want you to walk. See how easy it is to put the blame on someone else. Lovely.
Failure is the first step towards success.
If everybody understood that, so wonderful, right? Yeah. Do understand there are certain things which are not in your control. Yeah. You're deciding to go to gym and one of your parents fall ill, you have to attend to them at the hospital. Nobody has control over this, and we need to accommodate that. But what happens is once your parent is well, they are back home and you still have time. The gap that you've given is a detractor. Because you've already set into that comfort of not going for a walk, or not focusing on whatever you wanted to focus, whether it's a hobby or it is growing your business, whatever it is, because there's been a small gap, you give it up for the rest of the year.
So will it be like one should have a goal set to have created, whatever you do towards achieving the goal should become a habit?
It has to become a habit. Only then it is sustainable. And just by saying we want to make it a habit does not happen. We really don't know how to make something into a habit. And that's the reason, I normally say, let's not set goals up front. Let us first set the intention for the year. Once our intention is clear, we'll be able to create goals that will help us meet our intention and help us keep on track. So I'm going to share what I do to set intention, and then let's see what happens. Yeah. What does an intention mean if I ask you?
Your intent should be good, man.
It should be good, definitely. But what does an intention mean?
Your what do you call disciplined work. Your dedication to your work.
It is dedication to my work. Lovely. And
Intent is
not
probably
intent, intention. So if I say, what is your intention for 2024? What will your answers be?
have a calmer and peaceful life.
Have a calmer and peaceful life. Very
Sagar,
nice.
I can hear ya.
And you know, on the first only it is going.
It is. Yeah. What else?
सागर
is intention?
सागर कभी शांत नहीं हो सकता.
Ah,
The waves
Yeah.
will come up and down.
क्या करे
Sagar?
sir? क्या करे sir? Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
yeah,
झलक रहा है.
intention for the others. Sagar wants a peaceful and calmer life. What else do others want?
Yeah, my friend Jairam knows how calm and peaceful I am.
Calm and peace comes from accomplishing a lot many other things, right? If you want to be peaceful, this has to be accomplished. Only then can you be peaceful. Otherwise, you're not at peace.
Yeah, let's
So
hear others.
obviously,
Let's hear others' intention.
please.
Yeah.
Banu madam's intention, Jairam's intention, Dinakar's intention, our key person, Dr. Namrata's intention, Amarji's intention. Jairam, unmute and speak. What is your intention for 2024?
Sagar, my intention is to do good. That's it.
To do good. Lovely.
Jairam? Yes,
My
sir.
intention is to become an entrepreneur in 2024.
Hmm?
To become an entrepreneur.
Lovely.
Tatastu.
Astu.
My intention is to get some grant so that I can pay stipend to interns in my company.
And develop hair oil for me.
Yeah.
I don't have any intention that way. No, the intention is kind of a lifelong purpose for me. I don't really set intentions every year. The
Lovely.
purpose is to really see in what way we can make companies and leaders great is what my drive is, and that's what I'll continue with.
You hit the nail on its head, Dinakar. Typically, when we say intention, it is a longer term purpose. It is not something you want to achieve this year or the next year, but it is your larger life purpose or goal. And if our yearly goals are tied to our larger life purpose and goal, chances are we'll be more serious and rigorous about it. I'm going to share my screen now. Let me know when you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah. So before you set the goals for the year, set your intention. So to set your intention, couple of questions that you can answer for yourself is what matters to you most in life. Yeah. Sagar said peace and harmony. That matters most to me. For some, it will be family and relation. For some, it will be to earn money, to leave a big legacy. For some, it may be as simple as buying luxuries for my family. Yeah. For some, it will be taking my parents to a foreign trip. You don't know what matters to several people at different points in life. So figure out what matters to you most. See what principles do you want that they should guide your decisions and actions in that time. For example, I want to take my parents to a foreign trip, which means I need money. But am I willing to earn money through wrong means, or do I want to earn money through right means? That is what will guide my decisions and my goals that I will set in the year. I want to earn money to take my parents to a foreign trip, but I would earn money only the righteous way. That kind of values that will guide. So take some time to list out the principles and the values that will help you make the decisions. What do you want why do you want to achieve these certain things? So the example that I started as we started the talk, I want to lose weight, but I don't know why I want to lose weight. I may want to lose weight to look good, young, smart. I may want to lose weight to be healthy and fit. I may want to lose weight to be able to play with my kids. I may want to lose weight because I have an ailment, and reducing my weight is going to help me with my ailment. So everybody will, the goal may be the same, but the why of the goal for a very similar goal of getting fit is going to look different for different people. Yeah. Hence, please think through the why. The moment you are clear about the why, there will be lots of clarity that will come to you for your goal. What impacts would it make if you want to leave a legacy, if you become fit and if you're able to play with your children, if you're able to become fit and you look good? So what will change? What will change for you? What will change for the people? So what's the legacy that you're going to leave behind? The last question, are the goals that you're setting for this year, for 2024, are they aligned to this? So if one of my goals is to eat healthy, is eat healthy aligned to my, what matters to me most, which is living a healthy lifestyle? Yes, it does. But if my intention is not getting healthy, if my intention is to grow my business and one of my goals is eat healthy, they don't seem to be tied directly. Chances are my focus will stay on growing the business, and by the 2nd or 3rd of January, I will quit eating healthy and say I'm going to focus on business. That is my bigger, larger goal. That's what I'm going to do. So this is just a quick set of questions that you can answer for yourself. That will help you understand what your intention is. Once your intention is set, I've stopped sharing my slides now. Once your intention is set, we say you create a vision board out of your intention. What is a vision board? A vision board is a pictorial, visual representation of your intention and your goals. Yeah. What all can a vision board contain? It's typically a big sheet of paper which has pictures representing what you want to achieve. So if your goal is something like eating healthy, you won't have somebody eating healthy food, but rather what will happen if you eat healthy? So you have a healthy you. So you put up a healthy you, probably a younger version of yourself, maybe put up that picture. That is your goal. Suppose you want to buy a big house. So look up for a picture that represents that big house of your dreams. Put it up there. It could be words, it could be quotes that you really want to live. For Sagar, you said, no, peace is something important to you, peace in life. Look up for a quote that conveys what peace means to you. Put it up on your vision board. For somebody, it may be buying a car, whatever it is. Look up for all of those things, put it as a collage on your vision board and keep it somewhere visible. Yeah, that is very important. Why putting it visibly in front of you is very important. We'll talk about it a little later in the session. But put up this vision board very clearly visible. That is what is going to help you come back to your goals. Even if you have failed, even if you have missed, even if you're trying to procrastinate, the vision board is going to set a reminder for you to keep going on, keep moving on. We're going to watch a quick video around vision boards. Just have a look and tell me what you feel about what you saw. Yeah.
Maybe you have to just ensure that the sound also is enabled when you share the screen.
Okay, sorry, let me check that.
There is a toggle switch at the bottom.
At the bottom, share sound. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah. What did we see? What did we observe?
LOA, law of attraction, the vision board so large.
Yeah, when you put up a vision board, you are looking at your vision board on a daily basis. You are visualizing, and when you visualize, you're visualizing in the present tense. So when we say visualize, basically we say, imagine you are in your new home. Imagine you are a healthy you. Yeah. Imagine you are in a beautiful place, driving a big car, earning so much of money. So we always visualize in the present tense. Basically, your mind and body are tuning to things as if they have already happened. And when that energy is thrown up in the atmosphere, it attracts everything that makes that a reality. Because the environment now starts to believe, oh, this has to be reality because he or she has already started thinking. So let us support him. Law of attraction doesn't work only by visualization. Let me just correct that. A lot of people will say, okay, I'm going to think I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich, and I go back and sleep in my bed. It will not work. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it will not. How visualization or a vision board works is you have to look at it, visualize definitely, but also go and take actions. Go and take those small actions that are going to help you move towards the goal on a daily basis. So what are you supposed to be doing so that you don't fail or miss achieving your goals on a daily basis? First is visualize your success on a daily basis. Sit in front of the vision board, look at every aspect, element, words you've written, anything you've drawn, any pictures, and imagine as if you have already achieved it. While doing that, that's the first thing in your day. The last thing in your day is sit in front of your vision board and think, what have I done today to meet that goal, to meet that vision, or to move a step closer to that vision? On every day, you may not find that you have taken a step towards each of your items on the vision board, and that's fine. You don't have to have made progress, but there should be at least 1 or 2 things on your vision board that you have made a progress towards. I want to complete my PhD. Did I open my book? Did I talk to another person about my research? Did I take a little bit of next step towards my goal? As long as I've done that, you can be happy, just journal it and leave it aside. Second thing is make your vision board public. When I say public, put it up somewhere in your home where others also see it, whether it's your family members, you can put it up in your office where your colleagues, your friends, your team members see it. The reason being, when you make your vision board, your intention public, you are holding yourselves accountable for that. Yeah. Why do we achieve the office goals? When the office says increase sales by 10%, we all achieve it. Why? Because it is a goal made public. And there are consequences of shaming if you don't achieve the goal. Yeah. And hence make your goal. I'm going to lose 10 kgs in 2024. I'm going to buy a 3-box car in 2024. So make that goal, vision public, put it up where people can see it. People can ask you, question you, talk to you about your goal. Very possible you will also attract support for your vision. Oh, you want to buy this? I know of somebody who can help you with this. Oh, you're trying to complete your research? I know somebody who can help you. Yeah. Oh, you want to grow your business? Here are 2 references. So that the vision board is going to attract all the positive energies to help you move towards your goal. Third, positive affirmations. When you say an affirmation, say it in the present tense. Say it as if it has already happened. I am happy and healthy. I am, I am at my target weight. I am living in a beautiful house near the beach. Whatever is your dream, whatever is your, ultimate goal. Tell yourself those things in the present tense as many times as required. An ideal way is to sit in front of the mirror, stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, saying that, I have already achieved this. The more you say that, the more you start to believe and work towards it. If you stand in front of the mirror, you will not feel happy saying you are looking healthy today if you've not done your morning walk that day. Right? It becomes very difficult. So next day you'll be far more mindful. You will complete your walk, come back and say, hey, today you're looking healthier. Yeah. Measure your progress every day, but don't bother about the outcome on an everyday basis. That's a huge change. We heard in the beginning where because I failed today, I'm going to drop the whole goal. Yeah. Because I did not eat healthy on January 1st and 2nd, maybe I can't eat healthy. Let me quit the goal of eating healthy at all. Instead of that, can you say that I couldn't eat healthy yesterday, but I'm aware of it and I'm going to make up for it today. Yeah. So measure your progress, not just the outcome. And if you want to buy a car by the end of if you want to save 1 lakh rupees and by the end of the year buy a car, very possible January you aren't able to save. But have you saved 50,000, 80,000? That is the progress. Rather than saying I failed at saving 1 lakh this month, can you say that I have made progress towards saving 1 lakh? It only means I have to save a little more in February to compensate for what has not happened in January. Yeah. Get a coach. When I say get a coach, somebody to help you, guide you, keep you honest, show you the mirror. The coach need not be the best subject matter expert. Sachin Tendulkar's coach is not the best cricketer, but they are going to question you, challenge you in the right ways, keep you honest. And when you have somebody to stay accountable to, chances are you will be more focused on your goal. If a coach is not possible, get an accountability partner. Works really wonders. If you want to go for a walk in the morning, see somebody in the apartment complex who can go for a walk with you. Either you call them or they call you, and then there is this camaraderie and you are able to hit the walk together every day. Yeah. Celebrate progress, not just the outcome. Again, very, very important thing that we always look at what I could not achieve. I could not achieve losing 1 kg this month. But the fact is you missed it by 100 grams. Yeah. So why aren't you celebrating the loss of almost a kg? So celebrate the progress. And I keep saying this, be resilient. The intent of saying resilient is not just bouncing back from a failure once, but bouncing back again and again and again. We will have birthdays, anniversaries, festivals. India, every 15 days, there is some or the other festival where we make payasam, we make halwa, we make puri, we make paratha. Kids will ask for something fancy. We will celebrate our kid getting 100 on 100. We'll go for a pizza party. All of that is going to happen. When all of that happens, we know we've lost a day of eating healthy. And that will happen so many times through the year. And if we give up in the first or the second instance, chances are by January we are done. The idea is knowing that today I am going to have pizza, I'm going to enjoy with my kids tonight, but tomorrow I am going to compensate. That is the resilience. And you'll have to do as many times as you are giving in to the temptation of eating unhealthy. So whether it is, I'm eating unhealthy is an example that comes to me very easily, but it is for anything. Walking every day. Today I know I can't walk. That's okay. But can I walk extra tomorrow? Yeah. If I can't walk, can I not take the stairs? Can I take the stairs and not take the lift just to compensate for the lack of walk? Figure out how to compensate, and that's the resilience. One thing that has really helped me is asking for help, which is asking for help from my kids, asking for help from my partner, including the kitchen, cleaning, everything. And I think together we are able to fulfill our goals. It is fulfilling goals is not just a matter of one person trying to achieve it. I think it's a collective effort. With that, I will wrap up here. See what resonated with you, what stuck with you, what are you going to do differently?
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Shanti. It was really very inspiring. Now, before we open for any discussion, I think all of us are quite dumbstruck with whatever you said. So much amount of common sense which is forgotten, right? The question is, see, if you look at us as human beings, all of us have some desire, some wishes to be fulfilled, and we are constantly evolving, right? Now, you tell me in the Indian context, especially with so many people around us, with the freedom of the ability to talk to anybody, unlike the foreign or the evolved societies where you need to really engage with a psychiatrist or with a coach or mentor to really share your feelings and thoughts. Why is it that our ability to pursue something sometimes seems not that strong? We tend to give up very easily. Why is that?
Yeah, I think the Indian context plays here again too, Dinakar, wherein we are taught to be self-sufficient, not to ask for help. Asking for help is a sign of weakness. As we've been growing, can't you do it yourself? Do it yourself, take that leap of faith, and you have to be that one person army for everything that you do. That's how we've been all brought up. But I don't think that is right. Asking for help is definitely not a sign of weakness. It's probably a sign of strength, acknowledging that I am unable to do something, and rather than punishing myself, my family, my loved ones for that, can I ask help to work through this? And that builds strong relationships. I think we need to, as a culture, need to remind ourselves that asking for help and support is not a sign of weakness.
Not something which is bad.
It is not bad at all.
It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. But on the other side, you look at it. We've been talking recently all everywhere in the news about the Ram Janmabhoomi stuff going on, where the society has persisted over generations for achieving a particular purpose. Now, that's a collective purpose, which could be linked to the faith or whatever you can say. But is it possible that the link which we have to such a purpose is stronger because it is more to do with the faith or more to do with a collective requirement rather than the individual need? Is it possible that we don't follow as an individual with the same kind of intensity as what we would do in a public space as a
Absolutely,
collective?
Dinakar. It is more about what will others say if I stand out. So I have to be a part of the crowd to feel included, to be part of a group. Yeah, even if heart of the hearts, I don't subscribe to an ideology, even if heart of the hearts, I'm too for, I'm subscribing a little bit more than others to the ideology, I will moderate in both cases. I will stay in that median to be part of that group, neither too much, neither too less, irrespective of what I truly believe, just to stay a part of that community. Such goals do get fulfilled, but it will not give you that intrinsic happiness and motivation and energy to carry on. There will be a push where everybody is working towards that goal. The moment the goal gets fulfilled, you will start seeing that fizzle because it's that, big bang that is all done. Okay, now I can sit back and relax. Now nobody's going to point a finger at me to say that I was not part of the community or group. So then we feel a little bit relaxed. So
So if
absolutely.
that is the case, don't you think, if suppose my intention is to reduce weight, that we would have some kind of a group? You spoke about that briefly in your presentation. Whether we form a group of people who are having like-minded goals and then become part of the group, wherein the
Absolutely.
drive naturally comes from the group.
Very true. If you are, not motivated on one day, others will come and tap your shoulder, wake you up, ring your bell and say, chalo, come, let's go for the walk today. Absolutely will happen. And that's why that community sense of belonging is so important.
But do such communities exist, or one has to form on their own? How does it work?
Some
For-
exist, some you may have to form. There is a community of women who walk every morning, but my timing doesn't work with them. So I think I need to form a community that walks at my time. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
so there are communities at the same time, you may have to form.
And
And
there is no platform available for that, is it?
I am
There
not
is-
aware of. My intent is to just
There
put it
is.
on our community, WhatsApp community of the apartment and say, I want others who want to walk at 8 a.m. in the morning. Please come along.
Okay.
I'm sure
Okay.
they'll.
Dinakar, for this particular sense of community for weight reduction or better health, I want to give a live example what's happening in my house. It has been almost 12 years of me asking or my wife expressing of her desire to become healthier. Now, we did that, this yoga, everything, but I think around 3 months back, she joined cult. Okay, now this cult is giving that kind of community feeling where they are booking the classes at their time and there is gamification and there is a community that is getting formed. For her, the motivation are two things. One is it is not straining much to do whatever she does and to achieve. The other one is the sense of community. In fact, she is now motivating or persuading me that I should go. And I asked her what is that is making her go, because it was the same yoga that was doing and or the other gym that was doing. She felt that there is this tribe or this community, that feel of, and she refuses to call it as gym. She says no, it's not gym, it's cult. Okay, that sense of community, that sense of we are a cult. So
Yeah.
that is there, and Dinakar, that platform cult has provided, but not as in probably the sense what you are talking about, a free community. That is not it. I have not seen, but this cult is a community. You can
And
explore
paid
that.
communities are amazing.
Yeah.
making a payment itself is a deliberate intention. If I
Right.
pay to the gym, chances are I will hit the gym more often than joining the community gym in my apartment, ground floor, when there is a gym. It's been always there all these years, but I've never stepped into it even once. But if
Okay.
I know I have to pay 5,000 rupees a month, I know I will definitely, because it's that money that I've paid, no, that will take me to the gym. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the
Now,
commitment is stronger.
Absolutely.
now, Shanti, my question is, the first thing is, like I said, I make some goals and I know it is doomed. Okay, forget even 1st of Jan, 31st December itself, it gets doomed. Point number one. My question is not about me getting doomed. That is a bigger question. But I have a smaller question. It is about my small kid. Okay, 11-year-old. How fair is it that I talk to him about this kind? Because I am expecting something that he does. How easy it is, and is it right to expect that he does something? And how can I help? Yes, it is right to do, but how can I help him in this?
Let me get your question correctly, Sagar. You are helping your kid stay true to his or her goal.
First thing is, do I have to set some goals to him?
Yeah.
How can I help him in that?
Yeah. So I can share with you some links. So there are certain activities you can do in the last week of the year. Sit with your kid and say, what are you most proud of? Yeah. What are you least proud of? Yeah. If 2024 has to be a great year, what will it look like? What are the 3 things you want to do, achieve differently? No? So let them list it. And as parents, I think we need to be very mindful to not challenge them. They may even say things like, I want to learn guitar, I want to learn skating, and I want to learn taekwondo. There may be nothing around studies. Yeah, and we'll get baffled. Oh my God, what about maths? What about science? Why isn't that included? The idea is to let them learn how to live their goals. It's okay, even if it is not about studies, even if it's not about something that you want for them. Stay with it for a couple of years. The earlier years are even better. Yeah. So let them create their goals, help them create a plan, support them with living that plan. If they want to join taekwondo, you need to figure out a taekwondo teacher, help them to join those classes, probably even take them there and bring them back. And it is an additional work on you, but help them fulfill that goal. Ask them to create a vision board and ask them to check mark or circle every goal that they have achieved in that year through the year. So the moment they start circling, they will see, oh my God, I'm making progress. That will help them stay true. Because
Okay.
they've done all their taekwondos and skating classes and all of this year, next year, chances are a little bit of study will also come.
Okay.
The things that
So,
we as parents want will also come.
yeah, coincidentally, Taekwondo is already at home. I mean, he's a black belt. Okay, coincidence. Okay. Now, my question, Shanti, is there are certain aspirations as a parent, right? For example, studies. Okay. Though Three Idiots, all those movies still have taught me and taught all of us at a macro level what to be and how to be. But still, मन ही मन अंदर ही अंदर, I mean, भाई A+ तो जरूरी है. Now, how do I tell myself as a parent ki let go? Because I am not able to let go of that thought. He is involved in so many things, and at 11 years, I want him to start focusing on one particular stream where he is going to go deeper. So I am confused now here as a parent and also as an audience to Three Idiots.
Lovely question. And I think not only you, I think majority of the parents are confused because we've been brought up saying academically you have to be strong, earn your degrees, otherwise jhadu pocha maroge kya. We've already heard that so many times that we are not able to let go. The reality is, irrespective of engineering degree or a master's degree, me and another colleague of mine who may be just a BSc graduate, we were earning the same in office. uh, that person is also an entrepreneur, I'm also an entrepreneur, hardly any difference. So I don't see that really mattering in the long run. Yes, when we got started, there were differences. People who came in from IITs, IIMs got a few lakhs more. People who came from tier 2 cities got a few lakhs less. Definitely that happened. Beyond that, 2, 3, 4 years down the line, those differences vanished. It did not matter whether you're from tier 2, you are a maths graduate or a psychology graduate or a commerce graduate. We are all doing the same kind of work in corporates or as an entrepreneur. what we did in our college and school life, very few are able to actually bring that to work. All the engineering study, none of it I'm using today. Yeah, and people, possible only for a scientist, possibly you will use, I don't know. No, you need to be in a particular field to be able to use. Otherwise, you don't use. Yeah, I truly believe it doesn't really matter how many marks, how good you are. To get a job, you need to be a graduate at a minimum. That is a bare minimum requirement. Beyond that, it really doesn't matter whether you are a graduate with 98% marks or 70% marks. And the other thing that I have observed is once the kid gets to fulfill their wishes in terms of their art class or drawing class or dance class or taekwondo class, their ability to retain studies is far greater, and they perform much better in studies too, as compared to children who are held back from watching TV, who are held back from playing, saying that focus on study, focus on, their mind is there. They may be sitting in front of the book, but they're not studying. But children who exhaust themselves in doing all these activities come back, even if they study for an hour and a half, they are studying with full concentration and attention, and they perform far better. My son is a very clear example. During COVID, he's a cricketer. I didn't allow him to go to cricket coaching. That was his 8th, 9th, and 10th. His scores dipped like this. And then now that he's back into cricket, I see him play more than study, but he's doing phenomenally well in his 11th and 12th. Definitely happens.
Yeah, so nice. Absolutely what you said. Any other question or comment from anybody?
Yeah, Dinakar, I have one more.
Yeah, please.
Now, Shanti, we spoke about the goal intentions at home. Okay. Now, I'm talking to you about office or the corporate. Okay. Now, addressing at home is a little emotional. Okay. I mean, talking this, but there emotions are there, but that takes a back seat. Okay. Here, a common goal, though it is a tribe, there are so many other emotions that are flying here, there, everywhere. But in spite of that, we are supposed to achieve certain things. Can you throw some light upon that? How does this whole thing happen in a corporate scenario? And to give you a briefing, I've got two small businesses. One is I have an architectural design consulting firm. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I have another firm for recruitments in manufacturing. Okay, these are the two things. Now, in architecture, I deal with so many people with emotions because that's a house, that's a dream. In manufacturing firms, when I'm talking both to the client and the candidate, there are emotions. Okay, that's to give you a background. But throw some light with respect to goal setting or intentions, like you said, in a corporate environment.
Yeah, corporate. So just see the choice of words you use, Sagar. In a corporate, we are supposed to meet our goals. Yeah, the moment we say we are supposed, it means there is a pressure, there is a force. Yeah, you may meet the goals for sure because you've to earn money. Goals have to be fulfilled. That's what we've been taught. So we will go ahead and do it. But if you really want to thrive, again, follow the same process, set the intention. Why should they achieve the goal? If that is clear to them, you will not have to keep reminding them of their monthly goals, monthly targets. They will work towards their dream. Now, if your organizational goal versus if I'm your employee and my personal goal are not aligned, then whatever you try, I will never be able to meet my goals because my intentions and goals are in a different direction. If I cannot relate to the organizational goal, if it in that recruitment firm, if it is to get make 50 people employable by the end of this month, if just arbitrarily I'm taking a goal, yeah, if I don't relate to that goal, if I don't feel happy and proud saying in that 50 those 7 were my contribution, if I'm not able to say that with pride, irrespective of what my target is, I won't work towards it. So find people who relate to your organizational vision and goal, and then help them create those goals that help you achieve your organizational goal. That's when you will not have to say we are supposed to meet. You'll say we are working towards it and we are enjoying meeting our goals. Hope that answered.
Yeah, I think that's very true. To really create that inspiration and connect with the purpose. Once that is done, then automatically a lot of things fall in place. Right? But see, if you look at it, I keep doing this with my clients, company clients. If you look at our personal lives, all of us have some habit or the other to pray or to reflect on a daily basis, you know. And there you are really looking at your goal, your target, even though we don't do achieve our short-term goals of maybe losing weight or long-term goal of building a house so easily, we are still continuously pursuing that. Okay. So in pursuit of that, we take a kind of a pledge on a daily basis. And maybe once in a while, we keep reflecting when we have sessions like yours, where you start thinking, what is it that I'm doing, correct or not correct, etc. Either session like this or reading, or you hear something from somebody. And on some frequency, we are again either taking a vacation to reflect and chill out, or you go to a temple or some religious place or somewhere, something of that kind. Whereas if you look at companies, uh, only those world-class companies have a habit of a daily pledge, because each one have their own ambition and their own purpose, but everybody have to come together as a team. I say in a cricket team, for example, you are constantly talking about the strategy. You keep repeating the strategy. Before you go to the game, you talk about that. And during the game, you have the strategic timeout. And later in the dressing room, again, you're talking the strategy. So you're reinforcing that more often. You know, as individuals, I don't know whether we do that. And what is your opinion on companies doing something like that for
Companies
fulfilling the targets?
companies do drive the purpose. So there are companies who have the purpose statement. Of course, it's there on plasma screens, walls, wherever they can put it up. But it is also used in meetings, saying that if this is our purpose, what have we done in the last week to move us closer to this purpose? Yeah. There are leaders talk about it. It's not just designed once, shared once on an email and forgotten. It is to be a part of everyday conversation. Only then that
Correct.
resonates.
And that reinforcing happens continuously, right?
Yeah. And larger organizations, smaller organizations, I think each one of us should do that, even in our personal lives. And that's why that since we can't keep telling what our purpose is, we have that vision board in front of us every day. That's that reminder saying that, that's where I have to go. That's where I have to go.
Correct. And that, like you said, it not only reminds us, but also encourages others who see that to help us out
Absolutely.
in some way or the other. So it's like seeking help without seeking help.
Without seeking help, yeah. It'll pull in people. Oh, you also want this car, I also. Chalo, let's do that research together. That thing will automatically happen.
Correct. See, as far as SIT is concerned, we want to now see in what way we can start helping the community. If you look at the background of SIT, this is, I believe, about initiative or a thought which has been there for the last 3 to 4 years. The idea was that, look, there are so many professionals who may want to help, and there are a lot of people who are wanting to start up a company. And how can we really bring these two together? Was the idea. So this got into a little more formal shape this year beginning, when earlier it was only a question of 4 to 5 people thinking and then trying to connect the others through networking. And after that, it got formed into a WhatsApp group. Then WhatsApp started. And after that, we started trying to work on mentoring first, to really connect the mentee and the mentor for the startup community. And that went for some time and fizzled out because of multiple reasons. I don't know logically whether we can find out what the reason is. In my opinion, it was mainly because of kind of a lack of clarity as to what will be the, what should I say, takeaway for both the mentor and the mentee.
Yeah.
That clarity was not there. And the mentor was doing it as if it's some kind of a one-off case, because mentoring is a kind of a full commitment, right? It is not that you can just do one time and then forget it. So that could be the reason, but that fizzled out. Then after that, I said I'll start Sit Chat. I've been doing this now for the last 7 months. And in some cases, we get more people, in some cases, less people. Today, we are a little on the lower side, about 7 participants. My question to you is, as a trainer, as somebody who has been observing people and people behavior, what is it that drives people to get engaged in a discussion? Is it that people are so busy that they cannot participate, or is it that the topic is of no interest? What is it that you are? What comes to your mind?
There are multiple things to this, Dinakar. One is the noise in our WhatsApp groups. Yeah, one message gets posted and there are like 15 other messages. There are so many times people look at it and quickly scroll through. Yeah. And typically when people see links, they don't register that it's a registration link or an event link. It's like somebody must have put in a LinkedIn post. Quickly scroll. Yeah. So that scrolling through happens when there is too much of noise on WhatsApp groups. Second, a lot of people these days rely on calendar reminders. Yeah. If there people are still not used to blocking their own calendars. So if it is an announcement saying session today at 8:30, chances are people, despite having an intention, may have just forgotten. Then they'll say, "Arey, 8:35 ho gaya." They must have started. Let go. No, that would have happened with several people. This time of the year, I also believe it is
Vacation.
people might be on vacation and on holidays. It might be that too. What really helps draw crowds is doing multiple announcements, talking about the what's in it for them. What will they get at the end of the talk or the session? What might their key takeaways be? And I'm not sure if you will post the recording. On the recording, if the people who attended can share about what they gathered, what they learned, that may encourage more people. Oh, somebody has a takeaway, so let me also join. So the more noise the participants are able to make, chances are you'll be able to pull in more crowds.
Okay, so that's a nice idea. It could be a good intention and a goal for 2024. All the
Yeah.
participants here, apart from me, when I post it in WhatsApp, please add your comments and then reshare that, telling us to what are the benefit you had from the sit chat. So for all the participants today and next time onwards, I'll ask everybody to do that regularly. See, I feel I'm not sure whether it is because of the amount of information and clutter that is there, or is it because that there are so many people giving so much amount of GAN in the market that you really don't know who is the genuine person and who is just giving the GAN for the sake of giving the GAN.
Very true, very true. The Gyan giving section of the society is increasing by the day.
It's really increasing, correct? Yeah, Sagar, go on.
Dinakar, coming to this participation in sit chat, okay, I mean, we've been talking about this. Now, on a lighter side, Shantiji, I always say that whenever Amarji and Dr. Namrata attend, now officially the time begins. These two have been so regular that the speaker might be late, but these two won't. Okay. Now, I want to ask Amarji and Namrata, what is that actually brings? Of course, I and Banu madam are at times absent. Okay, we are that kind of students. Okay, Namrata and Amarji, what is that brings you every week after week? Because our reason I'm asking you this is what Dinakar is trying to understand. I mean, ask, why is it less, or why the crowds don't come? We have got 1,000+ people in SIT community. This message reaches. Okay, now let's understand from these two and then discuss further. Boli Amarji.
I think, see, for me, it is a passion to meet people, to learn about what they talk. And I think so that encourages me to talk to many more people what I hear from you. And I, as a disciplined person, I feel that yes, when we have an opportunity to listen to someone, when it is coming free, it's like freebies are being here, people think, oh, chalta hai yaar, koi baat kar raha hai. We don't take that very seriously, and sometimes we miss out very important talks. Every week, we have wonderful speakers. I share with people, many other groups. I share what we talk here. I think so. This cultivation has to grow multifolds. People should understand it is not easy to organize a meet today, and they go for paid meetings where nothing is being taught there. I have attended several invitees where I go to these big conferences. They pay for that, and we go and hear nothing and come back. We have much more better speakers today in our group who say there is some sense and that carries weightage about their words. That work they have done, they have sacrificed so much time to learn things and share it with us.
So
We
just
should be
to
on a serious platform to go
just
with.
to summarize, Amarji comes here because he's getting what he wants. What he wants knowledge. He is coming here because he appreciates speakers. Second one is Amarji is coming here because he likes to meet people. Okay, these are the two things what Amarji wants. Dr. Namrata, what is that you come here for?
I see value in the talks. It is always related to startup and personality development kind of things, which I feel is very much relevant in what stage I am in. And I also feel it is very good knowledge base
So you
and
come here for knowledge. Okay.
and also for networking.
Networking and knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
Banu madam, your turn.
Same, like you learn a lot, you understand a lot, you get to know people. So when I come to Bangalore next, my mind is always, I have to leave time for these people. I have to go meet them, explore.
Now, when is
Whatever,
that?
this group itself. Yeah? Meaning?
By the way, when is that? I've been hearing from past
Yeah.
4 months.
Yes, sir. Very shortly, very soon. Very soon. Very soon.
பொங்கல்
Yes.
வாங்கம்மா பொங்கல் கெட்டதா இருக்கு வாங்க
உங்களுக்கு செட்டிநாடுக்கா?
இல்ல பெங்களூர் வாங்க
எங்க வரணும்?
பெங்களூர்.
You are also in Bangalore, sir?
Yeah.
I think I'll come to Bangalore only to meet you all. So
அதுதான்
we
வந்துதான்
meet people,
அதுதான்
network, and learn a lot.
Okay.
So whatever Shanti ma'am told today exactly resonates with what I do, and I
So,
talk to people about goals and stuff.
let's ask
We
the
learn a lot.
let's ask the new kid on the block, Jairam. Jairam, can you unmute yourself? Jairam, you have been attending
Yes,
couple of
sir.
sessions now, but I see you now coming regularly. Why do you come to this sit chat, Jairam? You don't care how many people are there, that's a different one, but you come. So why do you come, Jairam?
Sir, I came to sit here to learn new things and meet the new entrepreneurs. And my goal is to become an entrepreneur. That's
Okay.
why.
So, Dinakar, here, everybody who is coming, who is on the screen, are getting what they want. But now I want to throw this question to the 1,000 people to ask what is that they want out of sit chat? What is that they want out of sit itself? I mean, if I'm thinking too loud, because 98% of them, what I see on sit community are bench warmers. Of course, they are ambitious. That's why they are there as entrepreneurs or in the group. But is it good enough to be bench warmers?
Yeah, I think, see, the discussion here threw some ideas, but I believe it's a question of time. We need to continuously keep pursuing. And also it could be the topic itself, because everybody say that what is she going to tell us about intention for next year? Anyway, I know hey, what is the big deal there? No? If it is something to do with, let us say, startup funding, then you see more people coming. Money is there. So anyway, so thanks a lot for that. Thank you so much. And as we always do, thank you, Shantiji, for a fantastic, insightful discussion and inspirational discussion. And before we close, Amarji, would you please give your concluding remarks?
Yeah. Good evening, Dinakar sir. One more wonderful speaker, I say the Wonder Woman, so passionately talking about a subject that we normally know, but the inner insight of that subject, very few people know. I think so. She gave a good exposure to about the subject. Number one. The first thing is that we have to be leading by self. The second is leading people. The third one is leading businesses. And in all these three things, what she talked about was we have to have perfection. We are looking at the perfect, periscope of passion. The periscope of passion and positive mental attitude. And the end game was we are all in pursuit of happiness. I think so. This was what she was telling, explaining to us. that we all put together, there is positiveness everywhere when you think where our intent and intentions are good. Very well explained. I think so. A wonderful thought she has shared with all of us. We look forward to hear more from her, ma'am. Wonderful explanation you gave today. I think so. Something I could catch up from your talk today for children, I can say.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And if you want to switch on the cameras, we'll take a small screenshot and then
Yes.
we end our discussion. Thank you so much. And good evening and Happy New Year to all of you. Let us
Wish
meet
you all a
again
very,
next
very
year.
happy New Year
Yeah.
2024.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year
And
to all of you.
Happy New Year.
Very happy New Year.
from
Happy
next
New Year.
time on, chit chat people, you
Happy
don't
New
turn
Year.
on your camera for more than 40% of the time. I am going to start debiting. I'm going to start sending payment links to you guys.
Thank you so
Please
much.
send
Thank
it.
you and good evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.